Hello and welcome to the stock market analysis. Today I'm going to look at the stock that one of my viewers requests, Occidental Petroleum Corporation. Look, if you have any stocks you'd like me to analyze from a technical point of view, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments below. Just type in the ticker symbol, and when I have time I'll have a look at it. So this is the daily chart of OXY, Occidental Petroleum. As you can see, it's in a very nice uptrend after the presence of a bullish cross where the 20 MA cross above the 50 MA. You can see that it had a very nice rise. Okay, and today we see that it has climbed higher and broke above this level of resistance area. Now it all starts with the breaking of a downtrend line. I'm just going to show you that trend lines are actually very important things, technical events. The breaking of a downtrend line tells us that the trend has shifted from a downtrend to an uptrend, and you can see a very large green candle here accompanying the break of a downtrend line, and that is where all the nice bullish rise started. Here the stock made a low, with a higher low. This is a sign that it wants to change trend, and then a higher low, and of course higher lows here and higher lows. So we're definitely in a daily uptrend. Now I will need to look at the weekly chart if you don't mind, because there is quite a lot of resistance over here, and this is not a stock that is easy to play with because of the amount of resistance over here. So we have resistance here, and that is exactly where our stock is at this moment. And this has been a stubborn resistance because here it tried to move up, here it tried to move up, here it tried to move up, here try to move up, but every time it failed, and this time it is trying, really trying to move upwards. Now one good thing is the stock has formed kind of double bottom here as it breaks the downtrend line, so perhaps this might be really a bottom before it moves higher. And the previous weekly bar was a bottoming tail, which tells us that the stock rejects to go lower. There were a couple of bottoming tails like here and here, which tells us that the stock refuses to go down. And every time when the stock breaks above a bottoming tail, it goes higher, and here it goes higher. So some good signs here that tells us that it doesn't want to go lower. Now there is of course resistance over here as well, so it is not an easy stock to play with, because there are resistance at this level and then resistance at about 74, and of course this is a stock that has a lot of pockets of resistance here as well, and here resistance. Just need to point it out to you, because stocks that have resistance overhead, you need to think about it, and they are not as smooth sailing as the Nvidias or AMDs, right, that went up nicely in the past 3 months. So that is something for you to take note of. And when you think about it, this is a monthly chart of Occidental Petroleum. You can see that it's trying to break above a very long-term downtrend line. Okay, and this is very significant. You see, when a stock breaks above or below a significant up or downtrend line, you could say, okay, let's put let me just draw this down uptrend line. Here, let's say we draw uptrend line. When a stock breaks above or below a significant uptrend line or downtrend line, it has a major shift, like especially in the monthly chart. Here it broke above a monthly uptrend line, and that's why it declined significantly. And here we can see the stock trying to break above a monthly downtrend line. So if it is able to break above this monthly downtrend line, things will look very good and robust for this stock in the long term. And you could say that this stock actually have a very nasty sell-off, and kind of make like a cup with handle pattern, if you will, or a variation of it. So let me just remove all drawings and just draw this consolidation here. So if you can see the cup and then the handle, okay, this is not a perfect one, but is a variation of it. If it's able to break above this handle, then things are going to be looking really good for the stock, right, in the long term, especially in the context when it's trying to break above a monthly downtrend line. So do remember, this is a long-term picture. I try to cover all time frames because we want to have the big picture in mind. Because it is a monthly time frame, don't expect things to jump up to here by next month or whatever. Okay, it is a 1 bar equals to a 1 month, and if the stock drops below this handle, then we could see it trade lower. Now with that in mind, let's now go to the let's now go to the daily chart. Again, you can see that it is finding a lot of resistance here. So I'm not surprised that when it opened, there is a kind of topping tail, if you will. See how it went up and then it corrected. Okay, so this is a 5-minute chart of it. You can see quickly how the resistance kicks in, but here would be a significant area. Okay, watch this area about 67.50. If it can go above here, then you want to see it go to 69.70 or 70. If it goes above this area, then this area will become a new support area. Okay, so you really want to see it go above here, and then you might find some nice setup as it corrects back again. So right now it's still in a bullish mode above the 20 MA, so you should remain cautiously bullish despite the resistance overhead. So there are many areas that you could have traded stock, especially when it breaks above this downtrend line. Yeah, alright, you could have bought the stock, put the stop loss here, and ride it higher. This was also a double bottom trade in the weekly chart, if you can see it. Now, why do I say that? Because if you take a look at the MACD's weekly chart, alright, this was a double bottom, and this was a double bottom trade. You could have bought here, put a stop loss here, and there was divergence, bullish divergence, same low, higher low in the stochastics, and of course a bullish what do you call it, bullish signal in the MACD's lines. So if you have bought here, put a stop loss, you have made quite a handsome return. So you can always make money even in a weekly chart. So okay, from the stop loss at the low of the double bottom to price now, about a risk reward ratio of 3. So every 10,000 risk will have made about 30,000 returns. Okay, so, and of course the Bollinger Bands, the first low it penetrated the Bollinger Band, second low it stayed within the Bollinger Band, and this showed hidden strength in the stock. Okay, let's just go back to a simple. Right, so 60-minute is still trading above the 60 MA. Alright, so you do want to continue to remain cautiously bullish on this stock. Alright, and it's still above 50 MA, and the 20 MA is rising, at the 200 MA is rising in the 60-minute chart. So you want to remain cautiously bullish on this stock. And of course you need to look at oil as well, because I think this is affected by oil prices, and this is crude oil. Crude oil continues to go up, then this will be good for Occidental Petroleum, right? Rising 20 MA, rising 50 MA, making higher highs and higher lows. So I did analysis on oil. You might want to take a look at it. It's still in an uptrend. If oil continues to go up, I think it will benefit Occidental Petroleum as well. So far, right now, just like I say, it's a bit late for you to enter the stock, all right, but doesn't mean you can't analyze it. Maybe it goes up, and this area will be a very good support area to watch. You might want to see it break out, and when it corrects the support area, this can offer you a very nice area to trade and buy, okay, if that happens. So I hope that this analysis is helpful. Right, we'll identify the trend and support resistance areas. If it's helpful to you, do like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.